Thank you to my friend Congressman Matt Rosendale from Montana and Senator Scott for organizing this. You know, of all the crises that this president has created, under which this country is suffering, as we continue to suffer under the Biden, Pelosi, Schumer policies that are in place from a year ago that are destroying the country, the spending levels that are bankrupting the country, you know, between the energy crisis, between the weakening of our military, what's going on in our education system, the assault on our values and our freedoms, the weaponization of the government against its citizens, so many crises created. I would submit that the greatest immediate threats are our debt, unprecedented level of debt, and the open border, Biden's open border. So we've got $2.5 trillion deficit, $200 billion a month, never happened before outside of COVID in this country. $34 trillion of debt, on our way to $36 trillion by the next election. 40-year high inflation under which the American people are suffering. The average family is paying about $1,000 a month for the essentials, the basics, and they were paying when this president got into office. We've got interest rates that are further exacerbating that 20-year high. The people are suffering. And do we, as a Republican Party, as a House majority, and our colleagues in the Senate, certainly the people that are with us here today do we really care about that? How does it matter, and what are we prepared to do to deal with that? Furthermore, with the border, 10 million illegals invading our country, not allowed by this president, helped by this president. 170 different countries, a couple million of those being what we call the criminal gotaways, the ones who don't want the free health care, the free social services, the free travel, the free housing, the free education, the ones that are on our plane when we fly back from the border without going through the same checks that we have to go to get on a plane, by the way. No court date to appear. Just go where you want to. We'll get in touch with you later. Literally, that's what it says on their papers. Irreparable harm having been done to the country. A Hamas-like situation, almost a certainty if we close the border today because of who we've led into this country. They acknowledged to us when we were at the border just last week, they don't know where 75% of those, they admitted, they don't know where 75% of the individuals they've let into this country, which is in the range of 8 million, so 6 million they acknowledge, we don't know where they are. They find about 100 dumb ones on the terrorist watch list who come and surrender to Border Patrol like the other 8 million. How many do you think might be dangerous criminals, terrorists among the 2 million? Who are the gotaways? Who don't surrender? Do you think that it might only be 10% are dangerous, so only 200,000 critically dangerous, very dangerous individuals we've let in the country? Only 200,000? You think it's only 10%? What if it's only 1%? 20,000. I don't think anybody would take that bet. Took 2,000 to do what Hamas did. And look at what we're allowing every day, 300,000 last month, record level. This president sets records in some things, fuel prices, inflation, certainly illegals allowed into the country, not allowed, helped into the country under this president. And so my colleagues and I are here to say we are prepared to do what's necessary to make a difference. The American people elected us to cut our spending, to restore fiscal stability to this Congress, to save the country, and to secure the border. And we're willing to do whatever it takes. And I yield back, Mr. Rosendale.
Thank you very much.